Asante mtazamaji kwa kutenga nafasi kuwa nasi. Kitengo cha mwisho, gumzo la siku, na leo tunazungumzia taaluma mbalimbali au kozi mbalimbali za kusomea katika vyuo vikuu, vyuo vya kadri, vyuo vya anuai na kadhalika. Kumbuka kumekuwa na msisitizo na uhamasisho mkubwa tu kwa watu katika maeneo haya na taifa kijumla kukumbatia kozi katika vyuo anuai badala ya kuwa na mwegemeo tu katika vyuo vikuu. Na some of those courses, by the way, those polytechnics are so good. Wakati mwingine nikipitia katika orodha ya kozi hasa zaidi katika chuo anuai kama vile Sigalagala, I really have some connections pale, of course that's home. Wakati mwingine ukipitia zile kozi unaona some very good courses ambazo zinatolewa katika chuo hicho na zipo nyingi. Kitale Polytechnic for example, Kisumu Polytechnic, na hata hivi vyuo kama vile Sangalo na kadhalika. Kuna baadhi ya kozi ambazo nzuri kweli kweli. Na ninaposema kozi nzuri, daktari yuko hapa kutueleza, je, kuna kozi ambayo ni nzuri zaidi ya nyingine? Ni vigezo gani ambavyo vinaashiria kwamba kozi fulani ni bora kuliko kozi nyingine? Ni mazingatio gani unafaa kutilia maanani wakati unachagua kozi fulani ya kufanya na kadhalika? Kumbuka una swali, maoni, mchango kwa ambao unajiunga na chuo kikuu 0705780844 0705780844. Una nafasi kuzungumza nasi kuhusiana na mada hii mtazamaji, na tutakuwa na furaha kuangazia hisia zako. Dkt Laura Mamuli kutoka chuo kikuu cha Kibabii ni mhadhiri katika chuo hicho, mentor wanafunzi wengi tu katika kiwango hicho na vile vile katika shule za upili na hata kwingineko. Na kando na hilo ni of course mzazi, kwa hivyo anaweza katoa ushauri ambao ni wa kizazi. Daktari, good morning.
Good morning.
You look so good in short hair, by the way. I should begin from there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mtolo wakati mwingine hawa akina dada zetu hawa. I was talking to, was it Bilha, one of us here, tukienda ziarani, kwamba when she buys a new dress, and she was very honest, and she just said, if she buys a new dress and she puts it on, na atoke nyumbani, hajaambiwa lolote pale kwa boma, pite pale barabarani, no one has said anything, aje hapa kazini ashinde nasi the whole day, no one has given her any comment, there are very high chances that is the first and the last time and then cover that dress. That is natural with ladies.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, you want to some sort of appreciation.
Yeah, it's true. Thank you. But it's not just about ladies, even men. You know, you need to be appreciated. You want to feel valued, and it may just boost your mood for the whole day and even the whole month. Yeah,
sure.
Today being fast.
Sure.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, true. We are more than you. We're more than you.
Yes, tuzungumzie careers.
Yeah.
Ni mada moja ambayo inachanganya watu wengi sana. Kuna baadhi ya watu ambao wanatoka katika vyuo vikuu na majuto. Wengine wanatoka pale wakiwa wameridhika, kuna wengine wanatoka pale hawana kazi. Yesterday I was talking to a certain student who is a friend ambaye ametaka sana kufanya wanahabari, but the dad insists that he must do commerce. Na wakati alifanya revision of courses, I don't know what really happened, but the dad apparently revised the courses for him without his knowledge. Na sasa ameitwa katika chuo kikuu should be Kibabii kusomea some commerce or commerce related course. Anahisi vibaya sana na babaka anamwambia you must do this. Of course with the reasons ambazo babake anazo na yeye vile vile na reasons zake. Are there better courses than others, daktari?
Okay, first of all, nataka kwanza na kupongeza the 2020 KCSE candidates. All the results that you got, congratulations. It's no mean feat to clear Form 4. Squeeze ni ngumu sana, sio kama sisi kitambo it was a must for you to clear school, upende uspende. Hata saa zingine if you don't perform well, lazima urudishwe tena, repeat mpaka upite uende university. So I want to congratulate all of you. And then about careers, one thing the parents are doing, you know, parents know more than the children that they have. Wameona potential yako tangu ukuwe mdogo. Na wazazi saa zingine hata kama unajua potential ya mtoto, mara mingi akienda high school, you know, you tend to almost disconnect, and you may not be sitting together to exactly know whether what they used to like when they were younger has changed or not. For instance, when some kids now, our watoto wenye tuko nao sahi, our 10-year-olds, our 7-year-olds, ukiuliza mtoto, what would you want to become when you grow up? Atakwambia nataka kuwa pirate. Kwa nini anataka kuwa pirate? Because they are always watching cartoons, and they think a pirate, you know, is a hero, you know, is such like an issue. But now when they go to school and then they realize being a pirate is not something that is attainable within Kenya. You know, you need to be staying outside Kenya, maybe elsewhere, and it's not even a good profession at all. So with parenting also, you need to talk to your child, listen to them. There's something that you want for them, but what is it that they want for themselves? Yeah. And as you're going ahead to prescribe the course yenye unataka mtoto wako afanye, enda internet pia, you know, technology, you know, times are changing. Times are changing. Enda kwa internet, Google, find out what are the trending professions currently in Kenya. Yeah, in Kenya, look at the trending professions. You know, the professions are different from one country to another because Kenya is still a developing economy, and the way the economy is working, it determines the types of professions that are going to be available from time to time. Sasa kama mzazi unataka mtoto afanye commerce na mtoto anataka kufanya journalism, what reasons are you giving? So, what are the things that we are supposed to look at? First of all, we all want to work. We all want to engage in valuable work to get money. So my advice is get into a job that will enable you to get money first. Yeah? And then that money that you get will now fund your passion. Yeah? And then after you found your passion, you find your passion, and then you'll be living now a purposeful life. Kwa sababu kila siku tukiamka ukianza tu kufuata passion na haina pesa, how are you going to make the ends meet? Maybe the dad to this guy has seen that maybe in journalism it will be difficult for him to get connections. Now ujue tena Kenya sasa ni mambo na connections. It's not just about papers. You have the papers, yes, but do you know anybody? Yeah. Do you know somebody that can connect you to that particular position or not? Maybe the dad is insisting on commerce because either he owns a business, or his brother owns a business, or his friends own a business, or he's working in a business enterprise that he sees a potential of absorbing the sun after they...
Lakini daktari, Kenya is not a disciplined country profession wise. Yes. Mimi nayo wakati mwingi tumeweza kuona mtu amesomea ualimu, English literature, anafanya katika chumba cha habari. Kuna mtu ambaye umeweza kuona amesomea mambo ya kilimo, anafanya kazi katika administration, public administration and so on. Unaona kwamba kuna mtu ambaye amesomea mambo ya tourism and stuff, ni mwalimu shuleni. I mean, this is a country where we've never seen such discipline. What you're saying, I really think should actually apply in a country where you say huyu amesomea commerce, so automatically atafanya kazi kulingana na yale mambo amesomea. Most of us ni wachache ambao labda tunasomea kile tu, I mean we working kulingana na kile ambacho tumesomea.
Now here, one thing utujue ni kwamba we are talking about an ideal situation. Yeah? When all factors are constant. When I train to be a teacher, I need to be employed as a teacher. But you see, after graduation, you're told you need to go register with TSC. After that, you're told that you're supposed to be employed as an intern or maybe a bomb teacher. And then, unapata bank, they're advertising for sales reps. You see? And there they're looking for the skill that you have. In as much as your academic qualification is in teaching, but as a teacher, you know, you are able to talk, you know, you are able to express yourself. So you can still become a salesperson. And we're looking at the chances that are available on the market. So by the time unataka kuingia kukuwa mwalimu, it will take you almost 7 years before TSC absorbs you. And here is a chance that has presented itself, and you can still function. So the knowledge that you acquire in school does not restrict us exactly to what we're supposed to do. But if it were good, if the situation was constant, so that when I train as a teacher, I become a teacher. And teaching is a wide profession. You know, you can pursue tourism, but you can become a teacher in a technical institution teaching tourism, you see. So what you need to do is go ahead and acquire skills on how to teach. Now, those skills on how to teach, we refer to them as pedagogical skills. You can go for a postgraduate diploma in an institute of higher learning, and then you acquire the skills. Then it tells you know, they teach you how to disseminate the knowledge that you have in that particular field. So teaching is not just a profession for those subjects that we know, but teaching is a profession for all the professions that are available, because hata madaktari ni lazima wakuwe na pedagogical skills for them to be able to teach the upcoming doctors, the upcoming nurses on how to become nurses. Yes.
Hilo linanipeleka katika swali jingine ambalo najua umegusia ndio, lakini labda unaweza ukagusia kwa upana zaidi.
Yes.
Ni vigezo gani nafaa kutilia maanani wakati naamua kwamba nina kozi 3, kozi 4, I want to make a selection, kuhusu ni kozi ipi ambayo nataka kuweza kuisomea? Ni mazingatio gani ambayo nafaa kutilia maanani, daktari?
So mazingatio, for those who are joining from next week in the university or in the technical institutions, the results. Do you meet the qualifications for the course that you want to pursue? Hiyo ni kitu ya kwanza. Kwa sababu zingine unapata mtu haja meet result, the qualifications, but they really have that urge to pursue that particular course. So it becomes a challenge. And then 2, availability of that course. Hiyo course unataka kufanya, is it available in that university that you want to go to or not? And then 3, affordability, are you able to afford it? Okay, the government could be paying for it. But now, even if the government is paying for it, there are some courses where you find, as an individual, as a parent, you have to pay some more money for you to pursue it up to completion. So affordability, are you able to afford it? And then, let's now go to look at this particular profession that you want. Kwa sababu mwanafunzi hautakani tu kuchagua course kwa sababu it's available. No, go have some research around it. Times are changing. Now the world is technology wise. Technology is tech savvy. They call it tech savvy. Go to the internet, try to find out, Google, research about that particular profession. Yeah. And for me, my great advice today is that look at the amount of money that you'll have to earn. Because tupende to spend it, tujifiche kwa passion, tukatae, by the end of the day we want to get money from what we are doing. We have to make ends meet. So how much money will that particular position attract? Unaona? Sasa ukishaona hiyo nini na attract, enyewe, you wanted to be a journalist, yes. But now your dad tells you that you have to do BCom. And they're telling you that for you as a bachelor's degree holder, when you get employed, unajua tena watoto wakiwa shule wanafikiria after graduation you're going to be employed as a manager. No, there are entry positions within these organizations. Hawezi kuwa tu na bachelor's degree alafu kuwe manager. The only good paying job that you can get, and you get well paid, you get paid well with your bachelor's, even without experience, is being a politician. With your bachelor's, you're going to earn 600,000 per month. Unaona? Sisi walimu umeenda TSC, you're earning around 60,000 per month for a longer period of time. Alafu sasa tunaanza kujiambia, this is a noble profession, we have to be proud of it. But in real sense, we are really struggling as teachers. You see, we are really struggling. In Germany, teachers are very lucky. They are highly paid because they are recognized as the ones that produce all these other professions. But you see, in a country like Kenya, I'm not saying that teaching is bad, but we just want to look at it in terms of the money that you get out of teaching. Unajua hata mama ambaye anauza grocery kwa market, they make a lot more money than a teacher. Yes. Sisi tunavaa tu smart tukienda. Yeye na hiyo chafu yake ametengeneza pesa. By the end of the day, we want to look at how much money did you make.
Japo daktari, wakati mwingine inakuwa vigumu kubaini kujua wakati unazungumzia mambo ya salaries, mambo ya allowances and so on. I'll use my own profession as an example. I mean, this is a profession where we have people earning 1 million, but at the same time we have people who've worked for months in some organization, luckily enough not here, lakini in some organizations, and I know you know several of them around, ambao for 3 months you've not earned a single penny. And you are employed, you are told you'll be earning 10,000, which of course in itself is already a lower kind of a figure. Lakini baada ya miezi mitatu you've not even been given a single cent. Ama baada ya miezi mitatu unapewa 2,000 shillings, unapewa 5,000 shillings. So, and generally wakati unajaribu kupiga hesabu ama kuna tathmini kozi ya kusomea, very few people want to look at these 2,000-5,000. Everybody will be looking at Jeff Koinange, everybody will be looking at the top brands. Unapozungumzia taaluma hii, everybody maybe will also be looking at Dalmas Sakali, for example. Very few people want to imagine kwamba nitamaliza nianze kulipwa 5,000. So because if it is in a government case, for example, walimu inakuwa rahisi, because as you've said, wengi hata mimi najua mshahara wa mwalimu wakati anaanza na serikali, lakini katika sekta binafsi inakuwa a bit of a challenge, don't you think so?
Yeah, sector binafsi, by the way, they have a lot of challenges, especially even those that are working in the EPZ companies, industries huko Nairobi. unapata mtu ako na bachelor's degree, unapata mtu hata ako na masters, bado ana earn 20,000. Now imagine you are staying in Nairobi. You know, when you earn 20,000 in Bungoma, you know, it's more valuable than when you're earning the same in Nairobi. You see, so it's because of that desperation. We have more people have been trained and we have less jobs. And that's why I'm saying we have to look at the reality. Where we are going, we must have networks. Where we are going, we must have networks. You may have the papers, yes, but now, do you have the networks? And even for that one that wants to join the university on Monday, that profession that you want to pursue, you should already be knowing where you'll be going for attachment. Because in most cases, where you go for attachment, that's where now you're starting to make your network. Sio tu kuingia tu kwa darasa, umeenda tu kusoma, mimi niko kwa university. And by the way, these students who join university, sometimes they think that they have a lot of time. So wanafika huko wanaanza kuimba comrade power, comrade power. You go out there, you are alone, there's no comrade. You know, they say that comrade power is next to the Holy Spirit. You see, that is maybe because you're still growing and, you know, group think, you're still working, you know, as children. But now you should always think for yourself as an individual. That profession I'm pursuing, Bachelor of Commerce, Human Resource Management. Where do I want to be attached? Where do I want to work? How much salary do I think I should do what? I should attract with my expertise. Because you have to invest in yourself, you have to plan for yourself, and you have to have a strategy on how you ensure that you'll have to get that particular job. Sio kuingia tu blindly, mimi niko kwa program, mimi bora niko nasoma, ukisha graduate unaanza kublame, oh, this country we do not have jobs, oh, it's even, hakuna haja kusoma, unaanza kudemoralize watoto. Imagine, one thing you should know again is that you are a mentor. You like it or not, Dalmas, you are a mentor. Some people, they have told you that you are their mentor, but others have not yet said, but you are a mentor to so many people. Just in case now, you spoil your profession now, you don't know how many people you are going to kill. You are going to kill the spirit of very many people. So let's just look at the recent circumstance surrounding us as human beings and as people in Kenya. All these professions, by the end of the day, are required. When you look at professions in agriculture, you know, now it's the Big Four agenda. You see, in industry, when you want to pursue courses in such like areas, you're going to get a job. You're going to get yourself employed. When you pursue courses in IT, you know, now, you know, things to do with cyber security, things to do with the just information within institutions, things to do with the software development. You know, ukiamua tu ufanye course kama hiyo na uweke bidii na project yako ya hiyo institution yenye unasoma, maybe wacha tuseme Sangalo ama Kibabii, unajua inaweza kupatia pesa. Yes. It's just about us not trying to put in more effort and not believing in ourselves and trying to blame the environment for all our problems.
Kwa hivyo daktari, kama nimekuelewa vizuri, you're saying passion should actually come in second or third after mambo ya pesa and so on. Sometimes you meet a person and you're like, man, wewe ungekuwa mwalimu bwana. Hata the way anazungumza, the way you like, man, you wasted your passion. You're supposed to be in class. The way you talk to us here, hata hapo tuna mmoja tunamuita mwalimu, and he's one of us. Of course, he's doing so well here too. Lakini unahisi kwamba labda wewe angekuwa mwalimu. Kuna mtu unakutana naye the way anazungumza and you're like, you look like a nurse. Are you a nurse? And anasema, no, I'm not a nurse, I'm a marketer. And you're like, man, you're supposed to be a nurse. Kwa hivyo passion to you shouldn't come in at position 1 in determining which course one wants to pursue?
No, it shouldn't come in 1. It shouldn't come number 1. Because, as I said, by the end of the day is how much have you made. By the end of the day, you need to meet your bills. By the end of the day, you need to also look like, you're valuable to the community, to the society. So let's look at the money aspect. You know, being a teacher, you're going to get 60,000, 80,000. Being a lecturer, I'm going to get around 200,000 and above. You see, it may still not be enough considering the effort that I've put in terms of the fees paid, in terms of the time spent in school. Because when you go to school, like us, we used to go to nursery. Sisi ni wale wa kitambo. Nursery ilikuwa tu mwaka moja, alafu uongeze miaka 8, those are 9 years. Uongeze miaka 4 ya high school, hiyo ni miaka ngapi? 13 years. Uongeze miaka 4 ya university, that is 17. Uongeze 2 ya masters, that is 19. Uongeze 3, 22 years. Uko shule, umepata PhD yako, na bado unapata 200,000. Na politician, bachelor's degree, hata saa zingine hata hana diploma, anapata 600,000. So what is the reality on the ground? I'm not discouraging anybody from going to school, but you see, look at how much. Let the money that you're going to attract inform the type of profession that you want to engage in. I know in life you can get zigzag, unaweza train kukua mwalimu alafu fike mahali uende ufanye kitu kingine alafu rudi. By the end of the day you'll be a teacher. And the good thing with teaching is a noble profession, and it does not age. Because hata kama mtu ako kwa anafanya journalism na anaongea kama mwalimu, you see, they are always teaching, they always have the passion for people, they are always disseminating knowledge, they always have that urge to share the information that they have with people. And such like people, you know, most of us who are teachers who have the attributes of a teacher, we want when we die for people to say that this person touched my life. That is our greatest ultimate satisfaction, by the way. It's not just about the money aspect of it. But you see now reality hits home. You have fees. You have to pay fees. You have to dress up. You have to have a home. You have to, you know, to fuel your car. So what is the most important thing?
So Dr. which are these good courses?
Now, the good courses in Kenya currently, when you even Google at, maybe today, you're going to find courses in agriculture, courses in IT, courses in engineering, courses in the medical courses, courses in finance, courses in human resources, courses in GIS, you see. So all those, you know, they're the most important now. Why? In Kenya, because of the Big Four agenda. That's what now the government is driving at. So those are the courses when you do, like now, I'm a board member in a school. Anytime you're looking for teachers of agriculture and biology, do you know you don't find them? You don't find them. And yet you have some other subjects where they're flooded. So let's deliberately make an attempt, even if you have been picked in a program that you did not want. We still have chances in this university. We still have what we call inter-faculty transfer. If the program that you wanted to pursue is still being offered in that particular university, you are going to be given a window period within which you do the inter-faculty transfer. And you can only do that inter-faculty transfer if you qualify. Do you meet the cut-off point for that program that you want or not? Yes.
And which are these bad courses?
No, I can't start saying bad courses. The bad courses, I think somebody just go Google and find out on your own. I can't say that here.
Wajona kuuliza swali hili because at the end of the day, don't you think kutokana na mtazamo kama huwa daktari, mwisho siku ndo at the end of the day these courses become flooded. I mean, if uwanja ungeacho wazi, maybe we will not have these cases and maybe we will not even have the word flooding katika kurejelea kozi mbalimbali, because I want to imagine kupitia kwa ushauri wako of course wa busara kutokana na your experience na nafasi yako pia, you creating what we will call a tilt. Kwamba sasa hivi hata mtazamaji ambaye amekuwa kitazama, they are now looking for those courses. And then after 3 years we'll now be saying those are now bad courses because they are now flooded, and then we are now shifting. For example, wakati narejelea walimu, at some point nilifunza katika shule kadhaa. Mwaka huu ungesikia walimu fulani ndo wanapewa nafasi za ajira. Baada ya mwaka unasikia sasa hiyo nayo imejaa saa hii. It's another field. Don't you think uwanja labda ungeachwa wazi, maybe we will not have these issues to do with flooding? We having them because kuna upigiaji debe at some point. Unapigia debe kozi fulani, watu wengi wanaenda katika chuo kikuu sasa wana pursue those courses. By the time wanamaliza wanapata mbele yao kumbe kulikuwa na 3 classes which are also pursuing the same course. By the time they are finishing, they are told already this course is also flooded.
So what I want to ask of us is to be proactive. I remember in 1998 when I joined first year at Moi University to pursue Bachelor of Education, we didn't have teachers in English and literature. By the time I was clearing 2002, it was already flooded. But I thank God I had a chance to get another job other than teaching. So what we are supposed to do is that we need to be proactive. We have to keep checking on yearly basis. What do we think? You know, we need to be strategic. Kama umeangalia leo, umeambiwa courses in agriculture are the ones now marketable. It means that they're going to take almost like 5 years to be marketable. But again, you should also remember that we eat on daily basis. We need food on daily basis. So there is no way a profession in an agricultural related course is going to be flooded any soon. Teaching is a good profession. You still need to have children. People are still giving birth on daily basis. Schools are being built on daily basis. You know, that progression from primary to secondary is still there, to university to technical institution is still there. So there is no way you're going to say we are going to lack teachers. What we need to put in mind is that the leadership of the day will determine the number of jobs that could be available in a market in any given period of time. So even as the public, how do we choose our leaders? What type of leaders do we choose? Kwa sababu pia tukichagua tu wale watu ambao hawataenda kuturepresent vizuri, utapata kazi zipo lakini hazipatikani because of issues to do with ghost workers, because of issues to do with the so and so not being fit to come here. So I'd rather the chance just stays like that other than bringing in someone else. So the type of leaders that we put the political leaders that we choose also determine whether the jobs are going to be available or not. Kwa sababu kama sisi tunapenda tu kufuata leaders, tunawafuata kwa sababu ya handout ya 50 shillings, ya 100 shillings, you see, there's no way we are also going to be productive in this society. So let's be proactive. Let's be strategic in the way in which we are looking for these professions. Always research around that particular profession. Get to know. And we should also understand that most of this profession, the knowledge that we acquire is not just specific for that profession alone. Like teaching. When you're a teacher, you can become many things. I trained as a teacher, but I became an admin assistant in the university. You can become a hospital administrator. You can become a teller in the bank. You know, as a teacher, you can work in an NGO as a project manager. You see, it just depends with how you're circulating yourself and your network, your network that you have. So we can't just, we can't just keep complaining that there are no jobs. We need to be proactive.
And maybe also need to be creative, daktari, because sometimes, for example, ukizungumzia taaluma yetu, I mean, there are guys doing so well on YouTube. Kusomea wanahabari, akajaribu kutafuta nafasi ya ajira hapati, and then he decided what I'll do, let me be creating content for YouTube and I earn. I mean, there are people ambao wamefungua mpaka production studios, they are doing movies, they are doing music videos and so on. Kuna watu wana websites, they are running their own websites and so on. There are people doing agencies, advertising agencies and so on. Kwa hivyo even as hata wakati tunasema kwamba ndio kuna nafasi za ajira, lakini inamaanisha kwamba lazima vile tuwe wabunifu katika taaluma ambayo umesomea, daktari.
Tuwe wabunifu, tusiketi tu tukicomplain, oh baba ulitaka nifanye hiko sasa nipatie kazi. Unajua vijana wa siku hizi, that's how they treat their parents. I don't know if it's us that have allowed them to have that avenue to start demanding things on us. You see, the moment you get to 18 years and above, can you learn to be responsible for your life? What your parent is trying to do for you after 18 years, by the way, is just a bonus. But
daktari, nikikuchachawiza kidogo, I mean, you demanded something from me. Can't I demand at least a thing from you?
But you see, if I'm the one financing it, why should I be the one to determine what you're going to do? Because I know, you know, it's what we call return on investment. Mzazi ashaona mbele, ni nini atapata. Mzazi anataka ukishafanya hiyo profession, you are self-contained. Hataki tena uanze kurudi nyumbani.
Sasa si daktari,
mnisaidie pesa.
Daktari sasa si anisaidie nione hicho ambacho aliona, kwa sababu mimi nimemaliza. I'm not seeing what he had seen. I mean. Kundadi.
Sorry, we should respect this parent. By the way, a parent doesn't just wake up na anasema mimi nataka wewe ukue hiki tu. By the way, he has talked with his friends. He has talked with his colleagues. He has talked with his brothers and sisters. You know, he has done research. Alafu amekuona wewe, alafu amesema mtoto wangu akifanya hiki ata nawiri maishani. You know, an example, there's a friend of mine whose child akalipita tu mtihani vizuri kakaitwa Alliance. But the parents were like, you know, now this is our child, we want to take her to Nova Pioneer School. The grandfather alitengeneza committee, wakakuja wakakalisha hawa wazazi wenye wanataka wasipeleke mtoto Alliance, wapeleke wapi? Nova Pioneer. Do you know, eventually they took the girl to Alliance Girls High School. So even us as parents, sometimes we need somebody older to make us understand the correct direction. You see, the older person is not old. Okay, old is wise, but not every old person is wise, but most of them are wise because of the experience.
Japo of course, the other time tukizungumzia mada sawia na hii, tulisema kwamba baadhi ya wazazi anataka kuachieve kupitia kwa mtoto, kwamba yeye alitaka kuwa dentist, Sasa anataka uwe dentist, and maybe you don't feel like you want to be a dentist, daktari. And by there, as you've said, kuna mtu alisema hata vijana ambao tunaona hawa vijana na watoto wajinga hawa pia wao uzeeka. At the end of the day, you're talking about mzazi ambaye labda na busara na hekima. There are also parents maybe who are just saying it for the sake of it. Ama amesikia mahali wakati anakunywa pombe akisikia watu wanasema kwamba ualimu ni kozi mbaya, and the daughter or the son wants to be a teacher. That basically forms the basis of his or her argument, which in itself is not enough.
Yeah, but you see, we should understand that our parents are the only people who always want something better for us than them. Unaona? Mzazi kama amekuwa mwalimu, in most cases, huwa hataki mtoto wake akuwe mwalimu. Anataka mtoto wake akuwe something better than teaching, and something better in terms of returns. Unajua sasa wewe pengine vile umekuwa mwalimu, you've been struggling even in paying fees for your children, you have to take a loan, you have to do ABCD. So you want your child to have a better life. And if you want your child to have a better life, that's why you have been investing in them. Since hizi vitu za kindergarten, sasa tuko kwa CBC na kwambia tunanunua vitabu mpaka 20 exercise books, 150 pages. You see, you are doing that to ensure that your child gets the best out of life, better than you. It's only apparent by the who wants something better than you. So, if they are wanting something and you're not interested in, what is inhibiting you? Nini inafanya hawezi mwongelesha mwambie baba, umenitakia hiki, lakini mimi naona hii ni muhimu, hii ndio mimi nimetaka. Bring the facts, discuss with them. Imagine you will understand, she will understand. Yeah. Sasa unajua unanyamaza, you're feeling, unaona ni kama mzazi yake anakusumbua, you know, why did you bring me in this life, you are really stressing me. No, talk it out, discuss with him. If he refuses to listen to you, your father has somebody that he listens to. You've been growing up seeing him visiting his elder brother, having his friend coming to your home every time, or talking to him through your mother, or somebody close to him. Imagine they'll understand.
Inanikumbusha baadhi ya wanafunzi ambao wanamaliza kozi waliosukumiwa ama walioshinikizwa kufanya na wazazi wao, kisha maliza anachukua ile certificate aniletea wazazi, mwambie sasa hii mimi nimekuletea, acha niende nitafute yangu. But of course, as daktari is saying, we can always avoid that route kwa kuweza kukumbatia mdahalo na mazungumzo ya mapema. Lakini daktari, inanipeleka katika swala jingine la nani wanafaa kunishauri kuhusiana na kozi ambazo nafaa kuzisomea. Nani ambao wapo katika nafasi nzuri ya kumshauri yule mwanafunzi ambaye amefanya mtihani wa kitaifa wa kidato cha 4 kuhusiana na ni kozi gani ambazo anaweza kazipasiu baada ya kumaliza mtihani ule?
Washauri wa kwanza ni wazazi, wa pili ni walimu, watatu your elder siblings or cousins, you know you have mentors, your mentors. Yeah. Alafu ni wewe mwenyewe ni nini unataka, because ukienda kuambia mtu nataka kujoin university, atakuuliza kitu cha kwanza, unataka kufanya course gani? Unaona? So it has to come from you. You must have something. Ni kama kwenda kuomba mtu pesa, you know, wewe unataka nikusaidie na wewe mwenyewe uko na nini? Same with life. What is it that you want to do? Yeah. So first of all, you see, your parents, you know, they have invested in you, and they would like to have a return on investment from you, in terms of a good life that you're going to lead, in terms of the good profession that you're going to engage in. You see, they are proud of you. So let them consult them. From there, the teachers know the reality on the ground. They know the implication of the results that you had. And then, you know, look at your elder siblings or maybe your cousins. You know, that's why we live in a community. What is it that they are pursuing? And do you think it's noble? Do you think it interests you? And the results that you got, are they meeting what the qualifications for this program that you want to pursue? Yes.
Naona kuna hisia mbili hapa, lakini tutakuwa tunazungumzia pia vyuo anuai na kadhalika. Tumeweza kuona takwimu za sasa zinaonyesha kwamba baadhi ya wanafunzi ambao wamepita vizuri tu mtihani wa kitaifa wa kidato cha 4 na wakafuzu kupata kozi katika vyuo vikuu, hawakwendi njia hiyo. Instead, wana prefer kukumbatia vyuo anuai, kusomea taaluma mbalimbali za kiufundi. Labda tutakuwa tunazungumzia swala hilo pia. Ni kazi kwa vijana Ama ni kazi kwa kijana tambue kipaji chake bila kumsuta mtu eti nilitaka kusomea hii ukanipeleka hii. Acha mtoto mwenyewe achuse. Anasema hivyo, hujaniambia jina lako lakini asante. Alafu kuna huyu anasema polytechnics should be given first priorities in terms of financial and material support. They acquire the best technical skills from them. Principal Elfas Kainanga ndivyo anavyochangia mazungumzo haya. Asante vile vile John Adamba kutoka Luucho anasema tunatazama, shukran. Alafu kuna mwingine labda mmoja hapa anaitwa Brian amesema tu anaitwa Brian anatazama. Okay. Vyuoni ni mojawapo ya juhudi ambazo zimekuwa zikisukumwa sana na serikali hii ya Jubilee tangu mwaka 2013 hadi sasa, na viwango vya ukumbatiwaji wa vyuo hivi vinaonekana kuimarika kila kuchapo. Unazungumzia polytechnics, unazungumzia technical colleges na hata vyuo vya kadri na kadhalika. Unaweza kuzungumziaje nafasi ya vyuo hivi katika ulimwengu wa kupata nafasi za ajira, kwa sababu baadhi ya watu wana prefer kwenda katika vyuo hivi badala ya kwenda katika vyuo vikuu, daktari?
Okay, hapa shida ilikuwa ni kwamba tulikuwa na graduates wengi kwa the job market kuliko wale ambao wanatakana wa supervise. No, being a graduate, you're supposed to supervise someone. So you have been trained uko hapa juu na hauna mtu ambaye unafanya nini? Una supervise. And because of the big 4 agenda items, food security, industrialization, universal health care, unaona. Sasa industrialization hapa tuna hizo vyuo they have to produce the workers in these particular industries. Yeah. And the people that are failing or that are opting to leave a university program to go to a technical institution ni kwa sababu wengi wao hawajachukuliwa kwa zile course ambazo walitaka. Na akiona mzazi pengine akitaka pursue that course at bachelor's level kama engineering is a very expensive course parallel, mzazi pengine hataweza kuafford. Sasa anaamua aende anzie huko. But one thing you should know, these people in these technical institutions, they still come back to the university for their degree programs. Yeah, they're not stopping there. Because we have what we call professional growth. You have a diploma, you have a higher national diploma, you have to have a degree, first degree, second degree, depending on the availability of funds and the time that you have.
Kuna dhana kwamba waliotoka katika vyuo vya kadri, vyuo hivi anuwai, they do better katika maeneo ya nafasi za ajira, and of course they are not as costly or as expensive maybe as wale ambao wameweza kutoka katika vyuo vikuu. So kuna dhana kwamba employers wengi wanawapendelea waliotoka katika vyuo hivi vya kadri na vyuo anuwai. Is it really true?
It's not really true. We need to have the data to confirm that. You know, sometimes mtu anaamua tu kusema kitu, kusema wale wanatoka technical institutions they are better placed than those who are coming from the university. But remember, these both categories, when they are employed in an organization, they go to different levels. Hawa ni staffs tu kawaida na wengine ni supervisory staff, unaona. Sasa we all need all these categories in an institution because organizations have structures. We have the head, the deputies, the directors, and then maybe the supervisors, the managers, the deputy managers, and then you also need the workers who are supposed now to implement what is supposed to be done within that institution. So all these categories of workers is required. So if you know why, they will just, the government is putting more effort in them because they realize there was a gap. We have more supervisors than the workers. So we need to produce these workers.
Lakini wanafunzi wengi ambao wametoka katika vyuo hivi, they are more technically endowed. Don't you think so?
They are more technically endowed, and even those coming from the universities, they are experts in what they are trained in, by the way. Yeah. Unajua watu udanganya tu ati universities, half-baked. There's nothing like half-baked. They're just trying to justify a wrong in the society. Yeah. Because even me and you, we can go to the same class, but because we have different abilities, you can be better than me. So no, yeah. Just the way they have been ranking students in class. Unapata wanafunzi wako 40 kwa darasa. We have number 1 and we have number 40. And that happens. And we have those who are good in class, they're number 1. But practically when they go to the field, they're not even able to deliver. Because of the self-actualization, they believe they are the best. So it's just issues to do with the attitude. Yes.
Kuna gumzo kuhusiana na BA, BSc. Is it a big deal, daktari?
Yeah, it depends with what somebody wants to do. Yeah. Like you can do a BA in different fields, BA anthropology, BA economics, BA general arts. It depends with what you want to do. Yeah. Like my niece, she has a B+. Lakini amechaguliwa kufanya BA naye alikuwa anataka kufanya nursing. Sasa tumemwambia wewe join, alafu fanya interfaculty transfer because you still meet the qualifications for that particular program that you want to pursue. Nursing ikiwa ngumu, pick on any other medical course. Yeah, because wewe ni kama unataka kufanya kazi kwa hospitali. Kama unataka kufanya kazi kwa hospitali and there are fewer chances being provided for in that particular university, wewe fanya, unaweza kuwa pharmacist, unaweza kuwa dentist, unaweza kuwa physiotherapist, unaweza kuwa radiographer. You know, there are other medical courses that you can do and still be satisfied that I wanted to pursue a medical course and here I am working in the medical profession.
Mtazamaji, tunazungumzia masuala ya careers. Tuna dakika 2 kuhitimisha mazungumzo haya na Daktari Laura Mamuli, mhadhiri katika chuo kikuu cha Kibabii nasi kila siku ya Jumatano au kadri iwezekanavyo nyingi za Jumatano tuko naye hapa kuzungumzia masuala tofauti jumla ambayo inakuhusu pale ulipo mtazamaji. Tukimaliza mazungumzo haya, Daktari Laura, ungependa kuwashauri vipi watazamaji?
Watazamaji, nataka kuwashukuru sana kwa kushiriki katika hiki kipindi. Nataka kuwahimiza ya kwamba kama uko na mtoto ambaye anataka na kwenda college, either technical institution ama university, discuss with them the program that they want to take, give them facts kama uko nazo, na yeye pia akuelezee so that akitoka nyumbani muwe mmefanya nini, mume agree on the type of program that they are going to do. And you, the student who picked in a course that you don't want, still join that university and go ahead and ask for interfaculty transfer into a program in which you are interested in. But the best thing that should inform your program taking is the amount of money that you are going to get in that particular course. And then the passion will come in much later, and then you start living the purpose for your life.
Asante mtazamaji, shukran Daktari Laura kwa kutenga nafasi kwa nasi, we really appreciate.
Thank you.
Asante mtazamaji kwa kuwa nasi kutoka mwanzo hadi sasa. Kipindi hiki cha West TV Staff Time hukujia kila siku kuanzia saa 1 hadi saa 3.
West TV, tazama ilivyo.